Hello and good day. Here's the news at noon. First, the highlights. Maritime Association calls for regulatory agencies to step up alertness against the spread of coronavirus through ports. Lagos state government upgrades agricultural supply chain, establishes farmers market. On the foreign scene, Australia plans island quarantine as foreigners leave Wuhan. And in sport, Nigeria's hosting to enhance para-powerlifters Olympics qualifying prospects. Now the details. I am Oluwatunmise. Oladapo, Kuku. President of Maritime Workers Union of Nigeria, Adewale Adeyanju, has called on regulatory agencies at the nation's port to be alert and protect the dock workers against the coronavirus. Adeyanju, who stressed the need for sensitization of Nigerian dock workers and seafarers, said the union is embarking on the sensitization of its seafarers and dock workers on coronavirus and how to protect themselves always. He added that the Nigerian Immigration Service also needs to wake up and do their job, and so as no one knows the type of sickness seafarers coming into the port are infected with. Federal government says more buildings are to give way for the construction of an interchange and flyovers on the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway. Federal Director of Highways Southwest, Funsho Adebiyi, who stated this during the tour of the ongoing federal government project in the zone, assured the adequate compensation to owners of the affected buildings. He noted that the Federal Ministry of Works and Housing is already working with consultants for the purpose, while there are ongoing negotiations with traditional, community, and religious leaders within the axis for amicable settlement. Adebiyi appealed to communities along the Lotto axis where the interchange will be located to cooperate with the contractors to ensure smooth and timely completion of the project. He stressed that the interchange is to allow easier connection from the ongoing dual carriageway that is coming from Abeokuta to connect Lagos-Ibadan Expressway. Operatives of the Nigerian Immigration Service (NIS) at Seme Border Control Post have apprehended 3 suspected human traffickers and 3 victims en route to Ghana. The service public relations officer Sunday James stated this in a statement. According to him, the controller of NIS in charge of the Seme Control Post, Olushola Jishafe, confirmed the status of the victims as being trafficked after a thorough investigation. James noted that Olushola had during his duty tour arrested several human traffickers and their victims in the state. To this end, Comptroller General of NIS Muhammad Babandede has cautioned parents to keep eyes on their children, especially teenagers. Babandede also advised parents to embark on proper guidance and counseling to prevent the children from becoming victims of trafficking. Nigerian Air Force says it will deploy additional air assets as well as NAF regiment and special forces personnel to troubled areas in the northwestern states to combat banditry, kidnapping, castle rustling, and other related crimes. This is according to the Chief of Air Staff Sadiq Abubakar while playing host to the Governor of Katsina State Aminu Masari at the NAF headquarters Abuja. Abubakar said NAF has put in place infrastructure at Daura in Katsina State and Gusau in Zamfara State to cater for the additional personnel and air assets that will be deployed. An outbreak of fire has been reported in the plaza at Martin Street off Balogun Market, Lagos Island. Reports say traders in the affected plaza are currently trying to salvage the goods as they move to safety. This has also caused great panic in the market, with many witnesses sharing videos on social media showing fire billowing from the building in the crowded market. Now to the rest of the stories. Lagos state government has unveiled plans to enhance agricultural supply by connecting all agricultural value chains through the establishment of a coast city farmers market. Commissioner for Agriculture Gbolahan Lawal says the Eco-City Farmers Market will be a platform for the best entrepreneurs in the state's agricultural sector to meet with consumers and end users through the traditional and innovative development methods. Lawal explains that farmers in the state lack direct access to markets, leading to them selling their produce to middlemen at ridiculous farm gate prices, but that the Eco-City Farmers Market is designed to eradicate high cost of agricultural products. He adds that the market will also connect producers and make shopping entertaining, preserve the nutritional value of farm produce, and promote the farm to fork concept of the input and output policy of the state government. The commissioner notes that the state government remains committed to making Lagos a 21st century economy through initiatives that will change the agricultural landscape. As part of efforts to advance the cause for gender equality and empowerment of women, Lagos State Government has officially launched a United Nations campaign initiative tagged He for She campaign at the Adeyemi Bero Auditorium, Alausa, Ikeja. Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu urged the male gender to sign up for the initiative, noted that women are endowed with incredible potential that the society needs to harness to achieve optimal level of development. He promised as the chief executive of Lagos State and one who believes in the critical role of women in advancing the socio-economic development of the state to accept the responsibility to lead this campaign as an ambassador for the cause of women.
As the chief gender champion for the He for She campaign, I call on other champions and everyone to support our women and accord them more space to operate. Let us continue to love and believe in them, and the world will certainly be a better place for all of us to live and achieve our full potential.
10 people, including Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, were officially decorated as He for She champions in Lagos. Governor Sanwo-Olu was decorated for using his position to create opportunities for women, especially with the inclusion of 12 women in his cabinet. Others are the Deputy Governor Obafemi Hamzat, Speaker of the Lagos State House of Assembly Mudashiru Obasa, Head of Service Hakeem Muri Okunola, Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice Moyo Onigbanjo, amongst others. Earlier, Commissioner for Women Affairs and Poverty Alleviation Bolaji Dada noted that the campaign is targeted at boys and men to be in the vanguard of promoting and advancing gender equality and women empowerment.
It is an invitation for men and people of all genders to become agents towards advancement of gender equality in our society. Promoting gender equality is crucial to accelerating sustainable development for our dear state, which is in line with the Southern State agenda for a greater Lagos. The overall objective of the He for She campaign is for a society in which women and men enjoy same opportunities.
The event was attended by wife of the governor, Ibijoke Sanwo-Olu, members of the State Executive Council, traditional rulers, religious leaders, amongst others. Speaker Ogun State House of Assembly Olakunle Oluoma has called on the people of the state to prevent the spread of Lassa fever by ensuring a clean environment and good personal hygiene. Oluoma, who made the call during plenary, said parents and rural dwellers should ensure proper preservation of food items to keep it away from rodents, which are the major carriers of the virus. The speaker added that they should also ensure regular hand washing for the family before eating. Now to foreign news. Hundreds of foreign nationals are being evacuated from Wuhan, and the center of China's coronavirus outbreak as more deaths and cases were confirmed. To this end, Australia says it plans to quarantine its evacuees on Christmas Island, 2,000 kilometers from the mainland. Japan, the United States, and European Union are also repatriating their citizens. Meanwhile, Chinese President Xi Jinping called the virus a devil, but said China would defeat it. And now, sports 2016 Olympic gold medalist in the powerlifting event, Paul Kende, says Nigeria hosting the Powerlifting World Cup, which serves as qualifiers for the Tokyo 2020 Olympic Games, will enhance Nigeria's qualification hopes ahead of the tournament, which begins on Wednesday, February 5 in Abuja. Kende, who won silver for Nigeria at the 2018 Commonwealth Games 2 years ago in Gold Coast, said he believes the opportunity to qualify as many athletes is bright for Nigeria being the host. He said this will in turn boost Nigeria's Olympics prospects imminently, even in terms of medals target. Kende added that it will also boost the morale of Nigerian medals to move up again, saying he believes the team will win, conquer, and bring more gold for the country. Nigeria Football Federation (NFF) will on February 5 unveil the new Super Eagles jerseys in New York ahead of the 2021 Africa Cup of Nations Match Day 3 home qualifying encounter against Sierra Leone. NFF's president Amaju Pinnick says that the new jerseys will be unveiled in London and Nigeria after the unveiling in New York, adding that it is in partnership with sportswear giant Nike. According to him, it is for the World Cup preparation and football. All these things count. And that's the package for now. Just before we go, road safety is everyone's responsibility. Please play your part. You can listen to Lagos Traffic Radio on our website www.trafficradio961.ng and follow us on our various social media platforms on Twitter at Lagos Traffic 961, on Instagram at Lagos Traffic, and on Facebook Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. To end the news, here are the highlights of the major stories. President of Maritime Workers Union of Nigeria, Adewale Adeyanju, has called on regulatory agencies of the nation's ports to be alert and protect the dock workers against the coronavirus. The Lagos State government has unveiled plans to enhance agricultural supply by connecting all the agricultural value chains through the establishment of eco-city farmers markets. We also told you that hundreds of foreign nationals are being evacuated from Wuhan, the center of China's coronavirus outbreak, as more deaths and cases were confirmed. And in sports, 2016 Olympic gold medalist in the powerlifting event, Paul Kende, says Nigeria hosting the Powerlifting World Cup, which serves as qualifiers for the Tokyo 2020 Olympic Games, will enhance Nigeria's qualification hopes ahead of the tournament, which begins on Wednesday, February 5 in Abuja. For contacts with the newsroom, you can send a message to newsroom@trafficradio961.ng. That ends the news broadcast compiled by Elizabeth Shonari. I am Oluwatunmise Oladapo. Kuku, good afternoon.